U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says the United States will provide Pakistan with $10 million of aid for food security in the wake of the catastrophic flooding there. Blinken says the supplies will help farmers recover with such items as seeds and fertilizer. Now, the extreme flooding has claimed more than 6 million lives. Our report now from Anna Korn.
In the scorching heat, a couple carry their listless child towards a packed wooden boat, ferrying sick villagers through the floodwaters. The mother grabs her daughter and finds a place to sit. The 8-year-old is burning up. She's got a high-grade fever and has become unconscious, explains her mother. Let's go, yells a villager. The mother then wets her daughter's brow with the very same water that has made her so sick. Pakistan's months-long catastrophic floods that inundated 1/3 of the country, affecting 33 million people, are still causing unspeakable suffering. The monsoonal rains may be over, but the volume of stagnant water is now causing a health crisis, especially in Sindh, one of the worst-hit provinces in the country's southeast, where cases of cholera, dengue and dehydration have surged.
I have seen families and children consume the very flood water that they are surrounded by. And that is because they don't have access to any other water source.
As they reach the shore, it's a race against time. The nearest hospital is hours away by rickshaw, and her daughter's condition is worsening. These young mothers have found medical care, although their newborns barely have the energy to cry. They've come to the Nawab Shah Mother and Child Hospital, where the critically ill are taken to the resuscitation ward. A baby's chest slowly rises and falls as oxygen, pumped through a tube, helps this infant to breathe. Lying beside it, the body of another baby that didn't make it. For the doctors here, this is agonising work. Up to a dozen children are dying each day from flood-related illness, which is unheard of in this small hospital. This girl has cholera, says Dr. Nazia. Their bodies go into shock. We try to rehydrate them with fluid they've lost. One of the 4 children sharing this bed appears to be going downhill rapidly. Heart monitors are placed on the chest of 5-year-old Ikra, who is severely stunted. Her heart is slowly beating, but her eyes glaze over. Minutes later, she dies. A nurse prepares her tiny body for an Islamic burial as her sister and grandmother weep outside. Of the more than 1,500 people who've died since June from Pakistan's climate change-induced catastrophe, more than 1/3 have been children. Millions upon millions remain homeless, having lost homes, crops and livestock. Rani is one of them. She wonders if the waters will also take her youngest, 3-year-old Abbas, who is suffering from malaria. Death is a better option for us, she says. We accept it. One should not have to live like this. Anna Korn, CNN, Hong Kong.